Hello, good evening, and welcome back to TOD Plays Games, where we're obviously back in Thedas. You can see from the fine Inquisitor you see in front of you here, obviously, we're back in the rainy part of the Storm Coast, I think that we're in. I've been doing a little exploring. You know, I was trying not to give it away. But there's only one reason that we would be starting here. Over there, we have a wild dragon. The 10th of its kind, and the 10th that we will slay. So I thought we'd start off Friday night. Let's start hard, and then we'll see where we go. There's another quest I've found that we're going to do before we get back to the Frostback, whatever it's called. The Jaws of Hakon stuff. But let's kick off with fighting a goddamn dragon. The last one in the game, I believe. Well, in the main game. So how about we just go and have a little scrap with a big fire-breathing lizard. Welcome, chat. Hope you're all doing well. Nice to have you here. Hope you're all ready for the weekend. Now you don't know where I am. Oh, can I poison you? I can poison you, apparently. Right, Cassandra and Bull. You're both, like, Dragon Slayer royalty, right? Well, according to... Can I give you a magic hand? No, I can't. According to, what Bull has said, he's half dragon anyway, so... I don't care where you hit it, just hit it. It's a lightning dragon. And that has armored itself. This is gonna be a long start. I don't mind you taking away my barrier and my armor and stuff, because I can make all that back. Bull's taking some damage though. I hate seeing the words immune when I'm trying to attack something. Yeah, this is gonna be a long fight. Oh, I dodged. I didn't have a dodge. No, I didn't dodge then. Okay, it's wounded. Get on it. Keep on it. I wish Perlo could run. Oh, that looked like another foot down? No, not yet. That's an arm down. It's definitely hurting. Come on, guys, keep on it, keep on it, keep on it, keep on it. I'm stuck on scenery. That's an ouch moment. And for my eyes, because that almost blinded me. Don't you dare try and run away. Don't you dare try and fly away. Don't you dare try and leave. Even think about it. We are cutting through its armor quite nicely. I think some of that is me. So I'm quite happy with the build that we've got, the new weapons. Can I magic hand it? No. Soulless heal. Nicely done. I saw Bull trying to die as well, that's not allowed. We're not having anything like that tonight. Get on it! Push, push, push. It's bleeding, I can taste its blood. Now, put everything into its extremities. I'll give you a hand, Cassandra, on the arm. Or the foreleg, or whatever we're supposed to call it. There we go, right, they're all blooded. It's definitely wounded. Not by a lot, but it's definitely wounded. Ow. That's not parry either. You know, I don't like it when you do that. I'd rather you didn't. Soulless is fine. We're burning through them potions. Okay, now it's definitely wounded. Definitely wounded. I feel really sorry for it, to be honest. These 4 yobs have just turned up and started whacking it with sticks. How about you just don't? Okay, final push. Final push, as much damage as you can. Well, I need you to go berserk. I walked into that one, admittedly. Stop that, stop that. That's too bright, stop it. Ooh. Man, this is a 10-year-old game and only less than 5% of people have killed all 10 dragons. What does that tell you? In Peace Vigilance, Wyvern 2... Look how crap that is. Master Dragon Slaying Rune, Ring of Flanking, load of dragony bits. It's level 16 stuff. So disappointing. So disappointing. In fact, it's not disappointing, it's utter shite that I'm not getting loot for my level. Out of interest. Oh, she looks okay in it. Not the best. In fact, isn't that looks like the Warden armor reused. That's even more disappointing. I'm definitely not wearing it now. Hey Mike, how we doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, they're not real dragons, are they? But that was it. That was our 10th dragon. So if we have a little look on our collections, which I'm starting to actually think doesn't really matter. I need to find 2 bottles in all of Thedas. I doubt that's going to happen. High dragons, we've got them all. Landmarks. I've now got them all except whatever's in the DLC packs. Or wherever we go next. I need 5 mosaic pieces, but I don't think I really care. We've unlocked all of the regions. Except obviously Frostback, which is where we're heading next. We're not anywhere near done with that. I still need to pick up the shards from there. We've got shards from everywhere else. Nice. Skyhold I don't really care about, but we need 1 nursery seed. I don't know where that would be. And we need 1 more song. And again, I don't know where that would be. I don't think I really care about this stuff anymore now I've done it though. I did it and I didn't think, oh, I've achieved something. So yeah, I might do these maps, but we'll see. We can leave them. The main thing is Frostback. But oh, I did want to do that as well. I did find a new quest and I don't remember where it was. No, I don't remember where it was. Ah, that one. We need to go grave digging. This is very much a catch-up element before we go back to our DLC. Once to have all the people who have finished Baldur's Gate 3, almost half have romanced the Emperor. What's wrong with them? Like, all of the people who have finished Baldur's Gate 3, so that's going to include multiple runs. Correct? Why are people romancing the Emperor? What's wrong? Oh, well, you know what won't be happening in my next Baldur's Gate 3 run. I won't be romancing the Emperor. She's kind of cute though. Well, before she grows tentacles and becomes a thing. It's done though. I have done all the recording for the opening. I've done the credit sequence because I've made my own little opening credit sequence. And TOD is ready to roll out on the not the Dreadnought, the Illithid ship. That was an achievement. You think most people who finish it only finish it once? Really? Are we just a rare breed of gamers who like to get not only our money's worth, but also every possible item in the game found? We could have had this sewn up by the end of this week if I hadn't been faffing around collecting stuff, couldn't we? Fine. My plan is, so the target I've set myself is to have Inquisition finished before the start of October, and then I can dedicate October to covering the Veilguard stuff. Is my thinking. Because I'm so far behind on that. Right, I need to go around and just loot all these places to find a key. I found the key handle.
One down.
That's more like it. That kind of damage. That's what we should be on. Oh, is there multiple tombs per burial? Oh. What's a casual gamer? We found a shaft. Is there such a thing as a casual gamer? Are you allowed to be casual? I actually know a few people who have gone from being not necessarily hardcore gamers, but real full-on focused gamers to being nothing in there. To being casuals now. Because of family commitments and all that stuff. It's sad, really. There's even people who play more mobile games than PC and console games. It's a scary world we live in. Oh, that's how it should be. Stab him in the back, we just take him straight out. That's how we should play it. Instead of pissing me off with 10 minutes of fighting a dragon. I really wish, like, I will never, or I don't expect that I will ever be big enough to have early access previews and things like that. I'd love it. It'd make me very happy to be able to do stuff like that for you. But I don't think it will ever happen. But I would have loved to have been able to try Veilguard. Casual gamer is 70 to 80%. I won't finish or refund the game. I pay AAA price. Yeah. Or they just play Fortnite, Call of Duty, FIFA, and then the mobile stuff. Right. I have obviously missed part of the key. Have I not? Or did I already find part of the key and then decided to stop? Because we did loot some of these before. Key. Key! Right, let's go open the door. We've destroyed every tomb. Let's go open the door. How you doing anyway, Mike? You got any plans for the weekend? I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. Depends on the weather? Yeah, that's fair. I can understand that one. Bad weather this week. Actually, it's been okay here in the UK. I mean, it's not been amazing. We've had some really warm days and then we've had some not so warm days. But it's been okay. I'd ask for better, but we wouldn't get it, so... Oh, we only need 4 mosaic pieces now. I'm half tempted to hunt down the mosaic pieces, actually. Chantry candle stub. Why would we need that? I guess that's our quest done. Exalted Plains. Yeah. Oh, that's a quest now. That's the shard thing, isn't it? We were going to do that when we scout for the guy. Harding's friend. Gee, I hope he's not, you know, terribly wounded. I wouldn't want a romantic rival. Or anything like that, but... Hey, maybe we get rid of Cassandra and we just go after Harding. Yeah, the bottles and stuff, it's annoying. I'm pretty sure the radar doesn't always ping them up as well. Although the companions had started saying, there might be something to find over here. Spiders? That should kill them. Stop spitting at my friends. Okay, as much as I want to find the scout. They're fighting Inquisition guys. He saw me coming, didn't he? Well, how about we focus on the big guy? Well, you get that.
You die, warrior! Not even a challenge.
Nice. We done well there. We saved the guy.
My lord.
You can thank me later. It's fine. It's fine. I still need to go and hand in this stuff. Right, where's your scout buddy? If he's in here... he's not in the cave. I was just thinking if he's in here, it might be Big Spider.
We should search the area.
Or should we? Is that what that means? Inquisition sword. What am I supposed to do with that? Been doing his job. Well done. Brief note followed by a rough map of the area with key points marked. Grandin, details are below. We need to keep our patrols and it will allow us the upper hand. I agree where you're coming from. Oh, sorry, I understand where you're coming from. Word has been sent to Jace's family. I promise you, whoever did this will face justice.
Orders for Grandin.
Looks like he survived the fight with the Hackonites. Won't get far on his own, though.
Well, we don't know where he's gone. Track the trail of carnage. Can we just, like, beat the Hackonites into submission? How many swords does this guy carry? Don't you... Alright, we can climb up here. Come on, piggy. Well, he's going to be in there, isn't he?
These were Hackonites. That dagger has the Inquisition seal. Fair bet our missing scout came this way.
Blood spilled will be answered. The jaws of Hakon will answer. The hell's going on with you? Should you not be on the floor? I mean, this is our own men here as well. Well, people. I got bored. I wanted to smack something. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I know it's there, but what is going on with these things? How are they still standing?
More dead Hakon warriors. Could one man accomplish this?
Was he a mage? Did Harding say he was a mage? Because he's obviously gone apeshit. I'm not happy with them being so close to our camp. I was trying to parry him. You did die. It was very satisfying. Thank you for dying in a satisfying way. Why are we going after the pigs? We may as well loot it if it's here. Spiders, yeah. Okay, where's this guy? Surely you would have met up with Inquisition agents in the area, yeah? More Hakons? Oh, it's a spider. I'm pretty sure we've tracked your trail of carnage. Don't attack that. Oh, it goes up here as well. Okay. I really do think this guy's dead. I'm not saying that's what I want, but I really do think this guy's dead. Still ongoing? He's still setting people on fire and burning them where they stand. They're actually like sinking into the ground as well, which is slightly more terrifying. Deal with Scout Guardian.
The Inquisition soldier. Grandin?
Brandon.
Careful. Something is amiss here.
It's okay.
Inquisitor, I've abandoned my post, haven't I? I had cause, just missing the permission part.
Harding told us about your friend, Jace.
He was studying at the university. Those Hakon bastards. Jace wasn't a soldier, he wasn't even armed. After this, he was going to show me Val Royeaux. I've never been. I thought we might... I can't let this happen.
We don't want to lose anyone. Sometimes we have no choice.
I wasn't a soldier either, not before this. I lived in the Circle. Never had the skill for combat spells, so I picked up a sword. I wanted to fight for the Inquisition. The jaws of Hakon almost ended that, too. I was bleeding out when it saw me. It knows what I know. They will not kill more people. Not like Jace. I will protect them, Inquisitor.
And then, will you stop, or will the rage take you?
It doesn't have to be this way. Release Grandin, Spirit.
Release? The spirit remains because I want it to. I will protect our people. I want to fight, Inquisitor.
You're not walking out of here, demon.
If you stop me, then I cannot stop them. I won't allow it.
Has he got a name? Yeah, he's the Scout. It would have been fun to send him to Val Royeaux, though. I gave him every chance to stand out. He's not going to care. Oh, he does care about poison. Let me kill this guy, then I'll tell you what should have happened.
I'm glad your men will continue to fight at our side, Bull.
And all we lost was our alliance with the Canary.
I would not trade the Chargers for any alliance.
Thanks, Seeker. The boys would be glad to hear it.
Okay, so that was a pretty big choice. Serve as you are is, I'm assuming we let him continue serving the Inquisition, but we know that there's a demon inside of him. How would you make that more impactful? Well, that would either be a scout that you meet a couple of times. Maybe the first time you meet Harding, you're also introduced to that scout. And then you do a mission with them, or there's a reference to them somewhere, and they keep popping up. And you actually build that character up as not a party member necessarily. You build that character up, and then this kicks off. It's like there's then a sudden urgency to go after this scout who you've never heard of, but in that universe you would have done. And that would make the choice more interesting. But all that boiled down to was, there's an Inquisition guy, he's got a demon in him. Coin toss, or if you'd rather kill the demon, or save the demon. It depends. Like, I've always played it like magic's not evil, but magic's not brilliant. And I've always played it like, we'll get rid of the demons, we won't trust blood magic. So he had to die. But it just felt like it was lacking impact. It was cool. All of it was cool up to that point. And then when you had to choose...
Harding will inform the family of the death, if not the details.
Because that's Harding's friend. So we should be like, oh, that's...
We've scouted the area.
That's a tough one. But it's just a guy. Just a mage who went crazy and pulled a demon into them. Now, if it had been soulless, here's the idea. You come into this area, and there's someone that Solus knows, an elf that Solus knows on the research team, and they go missing. And then Solus disappears if he's in the party, or you just can't select him, and then it flashes up with, oh, by the way, oh, more demons. No, this is magic. Or it flashes up with something about Solus, and you go after Solus, and it's Solus who's just given in. You've got to talk him down. If you fail to talk him down, you have to fight the demon. Something like that. That would have been cool. Sigurd the Exile.
No, no, no! I cannot have guests, lowlanders, even those who don't hail from the hold.
What if I brought you flowers?
Who are you? And why are you out here?
If I tell you, will you leave me be? I am Sigrid Gulsdotten, Augur's apprentice. I exiled myself from Stonebear Hold.
You exiled yourself.
Stonebear Hold.
Aye, I did. And my tongue will say no more on that.
No, she's kind of cute. We might have to follow this up. I didn't say that out loud, though. Four. They're not going to be... They might be in the trees. That one isn't in the trees. BioWare of old would have made that quest mean something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then there's got to be more over here somewhere. Let's grab them because we're here. And there is something to do with them anyway, so... We do kind of need them. So chat, what are your plans for the weekend? Anything fun? I'm off tomorrow. Sunday I'll be recording. I don't know what I'm recording as well. I'm recording stuff for next week. Isn't it exciting? But Sunday I'll be recording. So I'm taking a little break from the streams. As per the newish schedule that keeps changing. But it is nice to be back on 2 games a day. 2 very different games as well. I think that that's the sweet spot. As long as I've got stuff recorded, I think that's the sweet spot. Gives you guys a couple of different things to watch as well. I'm not that bothered about... I'm not even getting experience for this. Oh, that was a scream. Oh, there's a path. The music is very good. And wait, have we not got this? Yeah. So how did we miss this? Do they only show up? I know they make noises once you've seen them, but do they only show up once you've seen them? Come on, Perlo, you can do better than this. Don't even try it, Spider. I don't want none of your shenanigans today. We're trying to get through this quick, remember? What quests did we set off on the advisors? Because I've not been back since we did that. Oh well. Please be a bottle. Well, it's not going to be the shard, because the shards don't show up like that. Don't you dare fall off. Oh, it's the carnage, isn't it? We know, it's dead. Been dead for a while. I'm really sorry, Harding.
Have you seen the plans for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
I helped our soldiers defend against the Hacknite raid.
That's a relief. We've lost enough men to them.
Don't you like the idea of tree houses?
It's a good idea, in theory. Up where the wild animals can't get us. But having solid ground so far, far below me with nothing but air in between us is just...
Who would have thought? Scout Harding afraid of heights.
Me? No. No. I'm not afraid. Who's afraid? No one's afraid. I love being up high. Lovely views, fresh air, birds flying at my head. Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable with heights. Don't tell anyone.
I hope that comes up in Veilguard as well.
I've news about Scout Grandin.
Maker. Don't tell me. He's dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is dead.
Another one gone. Just like that. Never get used to it, do you? Maker. I'll miss him. The boy was great company. Terrible jokes, but that was a part of his charm. You know?
I thought we could catch up.
What's on your mind?
Nothing.
We'll continue this another time.
Safe travels.
Feel sorry for Harding. So this is going to put us up to 8 shards, so we just need 4 more, then we can open that door. And I think we're doing okay. We want to learn about Sigrid. But we can fast travel there. And then we want to learn... I'm sure there's something else that we haven't done so far with the jaws. Why? Why are we fighting? We're not. We're not fighting. Avad Pierre de Marston?
Inquisitor. Baron Ava Pierre Damotizan.
De
I've
Mortizan.
come to consult with your soldiers on matters pertaining to natural threat. The beasts of these woods are fierce, and I fear they've already claimed the life of my dear, devoted scribe.
What are you doing out here?
Once I was content to remain in the safety of my estate. Then, with the passing of my uncle, I was obliged to join an expedition to the stranger parts of Thedas. How little of our natural world is understood. What terrors creep across the soil while we lie ignorant and ill-prepared. If you knew what I do of the common fennec, you would not sleep. From that day
The fennecs are
onward,
cute though.
I have studied the wilds and the beasts therein.
Just tell me what you want.
Are my soldiers running into problems?
They face delays establishing camps due to pests of various nature. I offered to consider the matter. There is an herb mixture.
It's like we're back in Broken
Correctly
Sword.
placed, it could ward beasts away from their supplies. I would not presume to further involve myself in your organization's military affairs. Perhaps I might entrust these to you.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
Do I really want to do this? I mean, I'm going to because it's giving me the quest, but this sounds a bit ridiculous. But by the sounds of it, we're replacing them by camps, so we can just fast travel. Do you think the French accents are far worse than Broken Sword? I think Broken Sword was intentionally making them bad. And yeah, this game just... yeah. The wards are close to it. Well, we'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah, the Orlesian accent is a little stereotypical, shall we say. I would do an impression, but I don't want to offend any potential French viewers that I may have or may watch in the future. I don't know why you'd watch me, honestly. Unless you've got a strange thing for stupid Englishmen. But, yeah, it's quite bad. It's almost as offensive as some of the Scottish accents that you hear in games. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Through the route. Or over the route. One thing I will give them for this area, specifically this area, and it kind of interests me following on from what I've seen. Is it Connie someone? One of the higher ups at BioWare have said that the DLC in Inquisition should have been in the main game. It shouldn't have been DLC, it should have been part of the story. Which is interesting. Kareen. Was it Kareen? I couldn't remember, but thanks, Mike. Yeah, so they're not looking at DLC for the Veilguard at this time. I reckon if it sells well, that will change, and there will be DLC. I can tell you why there isn't DLC, and it's not because it should have been in the main story. It's because the planned DLC for Mass Effect Andromeda that was promised never arrived.
There.
You know why it never arrived?
It
Because the
seems to be
game was a
working.
critical and commercial failure. So they've made Veilguard, they're moving everything on elsewhere, except for fixing bugs and things, and if it's popular, they'll make DLC. That's my thoughts on it. But this DLC, this whole area, feels very different in design attitude to the rest of the game. There's different biomes in it, there's different areas, it feels a lot bigger. But also, they use verticality a lot more. It's almost like they learned when they were building the first lot, and then they thought, how can we make it better? And I completely approve of that. That's the right kind of design ethic to take for DLC and future games and things like that. And we know that they were having trouble with the engine and everything. But just what a weird thing to say, how the DLC was actually meant to be part of the story, when this definitely feels added on. This doesn't feel like it should have been part of the story so far. Unless I'm missing something. They took the Hinterlands complaints and made this. That's why this is better. Okay, that's cool. Like, good, I'm glad that they actually learned. Why are you running away? It's good that they're, you know, they hold their hands up and take these kind of lessons. The problem is they learn them after they've shipped a game. Instead of, you know, oh, let's just throw a demo out 6 months before launch. This is what we've got. Come and try it. Kind of thing. Are you going to give me another quest, my dude?
Inquisitor, are those herb wards?
Why do you ask?
Herb wards. Those could assist the soldiers. I take it you've met Baron de Mortizan?
And you are...
Dunwich, your worship.
Oh, the scribe.
Master's scribe.
De Mortizan said you were dead.
I'm merely late, sir. I was not to return until I'd gathered evidence on the Nox mortar.
The what now?
You're gathering evidence on
The Nox mortar. I was to set out apparatus for gathering information on the beast. Retrieving it proved difficult. Gurguts. If you're out here anyway, your worship, I can inform you that the Baron's pockets are deep.
Good.
He would no doubt appreciate any efforts made on his behalf.
What is the Nox Morta, exactly?
A skulking beast the Master believes lies somewhere in the basin.
That's not very specific.
I'm afraid specificity eludes us, sir. Officially, the beast remains undiscovered and unwitnessed.
How did you get involved in all this?
I've been the Master's scribe these past 10 years. The Baron has made a study of a number of creatures. I'm assured my assistance is invaluable.
I should be going.
Very good, sir.
He's very, not Olesian. The positive about this DLC, I hope, and the time frame of Veilguard I hope they've learned. From all of their failures, I hope that they have learned. Because I really want Veilguard to be great. Not for me. Like, I will probably play it and I'll find things I enjoy regardless. But I really want it to be great because I really want Mass Effect 5. And it's fine if they do Veilguard and it's great and you don't get any DLC. I'm happy with that because it means they're all working on Mass Effect 5. How far away is it? It's kind of far. And I hope Mass Effect 5 gets lots of DLC. Because it's going to be good, because they'll have learned their lessons. Does that sound too much like copium? I think we're going to be doing quite a look into... Certainly November we'll get something new, and we'll have played a little bit of Veilguard before then. But N7 Day, I hope we get some really, really spicy reveal for Mass Effect 5. And then, off the back of that, we're going to have a look at what they've learned over the past 10 years. Because, you know... But then they're using Unreal 5 for Mass Effect 5, aren't they? So I guess it doesn't really matter what they've learned from this engine. Because they're not using this engine. Found a trap. I walked into the trap. Half-shoot label. The attempt recorded for posterity at the behest would be lost in the endeavour. Forward the property of...
This... whatever this is, it must be what de Mortizan wanted.
I'm sure he'll be able to attain information from it. Unless... Was part of this eaten?
We're going to get attacked by something big, aren't we? Can I fast travel? I could, but there's a thing to get over here. I hope... Last year was a terrible year for the games industry, but it was a great year for games. We got some absolute gems. I think we've had some absolute gems this year. Alright, some of them may have floundered a little bit, but Helldivers, start of the year, Helldivers was amazing. Helldivers 2. I really like Dungeons of Hinterberg. That's one of my highlights of this year. Oh, the bridge is there. Space Marine 2 obviously is massive. Just fantastic. Everything about it is fantastic. Personal favourite of mine, Broken Sword. I love what they've done there. Obviously that's not for everyone. What else have we played this year? Nobody Wants to Die was excellent. It really has been the year of indies. I'm probably missing stuff. There was a new Zelda this year, wasn't there? Has that already come out? I wouldn't put it on a pedestal, but the new Call of Duty looks excellent from everything I've seen. And I'm not a Call of Duty fan, so that obviously means don't attack it. Just leave it be. So that means something. They've interested me. Indiana Jones could be very good to round out the year. Been a very good year for games. Game releases. Again, a terrible year for the games industry. A very, very rough one. It's been a very good year for releases.
That Dunwich yet lives while I was so certain of his passing. The Maker smiles on this endeavor.
Pay me?
Your scribe Dunnage mentioned something called the Nox Morta.
Ah, yes. I have yet to lay eyes upon it. Pray do not request details so soon. Not when concrete evidence lies yet unturned.
I've evidence of your Nox Morta, I think.
Yes. To observe the mark of the teeth. Let me see. Gurgut and Gurgut. But this. A beast unclassified and interested in the bait presented. What lies before us is an opportunity to greet the unknowable. Yet I confess fear, knowing I lack the skill to confront it. Surely Andraste's herald does not share my limitation.
You want me to fight it?
If you would take the bait and confirm its existence, I would be in the Inquisition's debt.
What can you tell me about the Nox Morta?
Mere scraps of knowledge gleaned from bloodstained papers. They speak of a creature enamored of shadow lurking in the darkest places. Silence pays it favor, concealing its awed bulk until a stretched mouth takes its prey. Of course, some of my colleagues deem the beast a mere fancy.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
All the way over there? Yeah, we gotta do it. It's not too far. We can fast travel. We're going beast hunting.
Cullen's got some of those trebuchets from the siege back at Skyhold. Hey, Seeker, think he'd mind if I borrow one? Just for an hour or two.
Why do you need a trebuchet?
Krem sews a bit. He made these stuffed nugs with wings. I want to see how far they can fly.
I don't think that's an appropriate use of Inquisition resources.
I sanction that.
See, this is why you're not in charge of morale.
I sanction it. It's done. I overrule Cassandra.
Yes,
Stay safe.
I will.
What is she doing here? Suppose you could argue the Elden Ring DLC. Wasn't that pretty good as well, from what people said?
The Mortizan said to place the bait here. We need to find a good spot.
Apparently this spot. Oh, you do want me to kill it?
I don't... Wait. What was that?
Just Bull, taking a swim.
Bogfisher. It's a bogfisher?
It likes me. It's a big old bogfisher. And there's a few of them. And they all have armor. I hate this fight already. I need to move. Maybe we can break their morale by killing this one. Too far, too far, too far. It's mine. I killed it.
I suppose it was a very aggressive bogfisher. Not what I expected.
Ooh.
Mortizan will want to hear about this.
We just found a new helmet that looked quite nice, potentially. Why can I not hit these damn things? I lose strength and melee defense, which I'm probably okay with for the amount of armor I'm throwing up. Gain willpower. I don't know what it looks like because I've got helmets turned off, but okay. It's better. More armor. So I guess the... Ooh, does that counteract the 8% melee damage difference? I'm not sure. I've never really understood how this game system works. It feels like they, I don't know, it's just not polished. Feels like they don't tell you everything. In an RPG like this, where you've got all these stats, I want to be able to see all these stats and understand them. And I just haven't had the desire or the ability to do that.
Keep me in suspense. Your haunted stare speaks plainly of an encounter with the Nox Mortar.
Oh, I found it.
Is the Nox Morta a bog fisher by any chance? A large, aggressive bog fisher?
Bogfisher. That quaint nomenclature inadequately describes its lesser kin, and here is whom they must serve.
Why didn't you...
I told them to have proof of its existence. Minds shall be enlightened. Though when enlightenment comes at the cost of such fearful truths, I must wonder at its toll. Permit my humble gratitude to reflect the risk taken, your worship. Where's Dunwich?
He's right there.
Must draft a letter to the university.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
That felt pointless. Let's go learn about our friend, potential romance partner. Who knows? Anything can happen. She's been self-exiled from the village.
Have you found a way through that wall of ice around the Hackenites' old fortress?
I haven't yet. You're not going to tell me anything.
I'll speak with you later.
Fair hunting.
Never heard the trebuchet banter? Yeah. Some of the companion banter is incredible. Welcome, Taylor. Nice to have you here. Thanks for dropping by. That worries me, though. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Lovely to see this DLC being played through. Does this DLC get skipped a lot? Because that worries me a touch. Is it that bad? Is it going to just be pointless? Because I kind of want to know about the Inquisitor now. And I want a kick-ass weapon.
Greetings, stranger.
Surely he was buried with a kick-ass weapon. Like a cool pair of daggers. Something that Perlo can use. Yeah, let's talk to the magic guy.
Our guests are welcome, so long as their weapons stay sheathed.
What did you say? Sorry, what? Didn't think so.
Be welcome.
I met a mage in the woods who said she used to be an augur's apprentice.
Sigrid Goldstotten. She left the hold when I told her she must release her teacher.
Aren't you her teacher?
She might have heeded me if I were. Or perhaps not. It's time the spirit in her was free.
She's an abomination?
Every mage in the hold is made one with the gods until they're strong enough. I thought Sigrid strong enough. Exile was her own notion.
Why did Sigrid go into exile?
Sigrid built an altar by the shore for her rite of thanksgiving, a ritual to part her from her teacher. Sigrid claims her offering was spurned by the gods. The spirit remains with her, and she's taken to exile.
Did you just introduce me to spirits?
We've already done that
The
bit.
gods of the hold clamored to see you. I obeyed, for I'm their voice and their augur. And if I didn't show you off, they'd hound me for months.
What did you mean when you said I blazed like a fire?
How do you think you appear to the gods of the Fade? To those beyond the veil, your hand burns like the Watchman's bonfire.
Oh. Oh.
All this time I've been a beacon to spirits, no matter where I go?
Only those nearby, but thoughts spread quickly among the gods. I see you've already killed one. A thing of envy that grasped for your crown.
Have I killed a god?
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I should be off.
I don't.
Farewell.
We're gonna have to go demon hunting again. It's an interesting DLC. Oh, good. Yeah, I'll make it.
Seems colder than it should.
So they tend to just go straight to Trespasser. We'll be doing Trespasser next. I'm purposefully holding off on Trespasser. I don't actually know how to start Trespasser. We haven't finished the main story yet.
Fine work.
This is the first time playing the entirety of this game, pretty much. I got to the hinterlands 10 years ago and then turned it off. I think that's a story a lot of people have. So we've got Trespasser coming up, we've got this to finish, and we've got the main story to finish. I'm just taking a break from the main story to do this. Oh, I'm not entirely sure I want to be down there.
This is the place the augur said that mage, Sigrid, tried and failed.
Taylor, thank you for the sub.
It looks like the tools for her ritual are still here.
Right, okay, they're everywhere. Ping me something, game. Come on.
A vial of lyrium.
If a mage was performing a ritual to part with a spirit, she may have needed to replenish her strength.
But why is the vial still full?
Because she didn't need it to replenish her strength?
A skinned bird and bundle of incense.
Ritual offerings. But if this mage did the ritual, why are the offerings still here?
Good question.
Because she was scared.
Scorch marks. Left by magic?
Residual magic? Someone was casting a spell and was interrupted. Or stopped.
Maybe Sigrid never completed this ritual.
On purpose?
The grass is trampled
Surely.
down here. A fight?
No. See the hoof prints? Just an animal passing through.
Probably not important then.
Okay. So we think that she tried to do the ritual. And she had either a change of heart or she's just a coward. Or she has a demon. No, wait. She still has a demon inside of her. I mean, we've just killed a demon-infected mage, so that isn't going to be a problem, but... She was up here, wasn't she? Yeah, first time round. Trespasser activates after you finish the main story. Good to know. I sort of figured that would be the case because it builds into what the Veilguard story is going to be, doesn't it? But we'll see. Yeah, we're slowly getting there.
You returned.
I was thinking... Oh, Cassandra's here though, isn't she? Well, she is now. She wasn't. Damn, I missed my chance.
The augur told me why you're here.
That Chatterjay! What business is it of his to tell that to a lowlander?
I am the Herald of Andraste.
About the ritual you were performing, Sigrid.
I had to burn a proper offering, then let my guiding spirit free. I made the offering, the gods did not accept.
I found a bird and incense by the altar. They weren't burnt at all.
I brought more than I needed. When I fled, I left everything.
You would have needed to take the lyrium at the start of the ritual, not the end.
Aye. And so?
The vial I found was full.
Do you accuse me, stranger?
Perhaps it would be easier to confess what happened to a stranger than to your people.
So even a stranger senses my shame. I made no offering. I prepared. I began the spell to release the spirit here with me.
And?
I could not do it. I have no close companions in the hold, no kin. I cannot lose my only friend.
So how does your teacher feel about this? Does he want to stay?
He would, if I asked. The gods that teach the spirit touched are kind. I think the augur knew. All this time, he knew I never cast the ritual. It is not right to stay in pity. I will confess to him.
I have a lovely boudoir back at Skyhold.
Ah. The Inquisition could use a mage with a unique perspective. You and your spirit certainly qualify.
Damn, why did I just do that?
You want me to pledge my staff to your Inquisition? Even bound to a spirit?
No, I
Your
don't.
people consider it a gift. I'm sure you can handle yourself.
So sick of all this. Avar. It's not demons. It's spirits just as bad.
I agree, Bull. I don't know why I did that.
She is an abomination.
It must be punishment from the gods to serve a lowlander for my oath breaking. It fits my shame. I'll find your camps and join you.
I didn't mean to do that. You know how about an hour ago we had the whole, or 40 minutes ago we had that conversation about how I'm anti-demons, I'm anti-magic. I mean, we have Solus, so I guess 2 won't hurt. What else have we got to do? This is the most fun area to roam around. Trespass is better content. Descent is decent too. Descent is next, I think. Descent is the dwarven one, isn't it? I have impressed the hold. Have I not? Do we need to go and speak to the bear or something? That bear should be impressed with us. Yeah, anything deep roads, dark spawny, I love. Maybe there's Grey Wardens down there. Maybe we'll find the hero of Ferelden, the greatest hero that ever lived. Has anybody seen anything about how they're going to bring in past choices into Veilguard? Because that actually concerns me. Where's the bear?
What did I tell you? Lowlanders from the north.
Why do they dress like that?
Should we, No! You wouldn't take a bear across that bridge, would you? Do I want to hear about what they're doing? Yeah, you can tell me as long as it doesn't spoil anything. It shouldn't. What I want to know is... Oh, I need to sell stuff. What I want to know is if I can do it now, we can start to, like, build it. Because that'll be a stream in itself, I think. Like we did with the, when we started this in the keep. Oh, we got a new sword. I'm never going to use that. I want the grip, though. Just be brutal. Just sell stuff. Never going to use that. I'm never going to use that. That can go to Blackwall, maybe. Go. Can all go. 63. We're still at 63. Like, I feel like I should be able to push my inventory past 90. I mean, Origins was 120, I think. Where there's only 4 choices you can make, and they involve the events of Inquisition.
Why do they dress like that?
That might not be good.
Our guests are
Yeah, I know they don't use the keep. They did say the keep was going offline, didn't they? Which I kind of get, resource-wise.
Wind seems colder than it should.
Same source said that those options do affect Veilguard significantly. Which makes sense if Trespasser is as linked in as everybody tells me it is. Okay, so really, I need to stop asking questions about Veilguard until I've finished this game.
Welcome again.
Oh yeah, I've spoken to you.
Good journeys.
I'm pretty sure these character models all have the same... It's just the exact same model, copy and pasted. I'm pretty sure they are. Right, where's his bear? If I was a bear, where would I be kept?
Our guests are welcome, so long as their weapons stay sheathed.
I was going to craft some new armor because we've got all the dragons, but we don't need to, do we? Well, I don't know what you want me to do for that quest. Can't do that yet because we need the shards. This is where we're going.
New section is good. Fine work.
If it doesn't matter who... If it doesn't matter who the hero of Ferelden was, or what we did in Dragon Age 2, I think that's a big miss. Do I know about Perlo's potential involvement in Veilguard or lack thereof? I know that there is an Inquisitor in there. That's all I've seen, but I think they confirmed that way, way, way back when it was first announced. Like, they actually changed the name and announced it. And I believe that you can customize your Inquisitor, so we need to remember what Perlo looks like. In fact, that's not a bad shout. Perlo, look at the camera. Look at the camera. There we go. But yeah, no, we'll learn. I'll finish this and then we'll learn as we go. It sounds very much like the Hawke thing. Although Hawke has a pretty big role in this, from what I've seen so far. And I'm going to assume that we see him again. That's all the information that's out there.
What is this? Are the Fishers of Stone Bearhole too rude to share a meal with friends?
We're no friends of the jaws of Hakon. Word has travelled of what your hole did to Storvacker.
Mind your tongue, Bogwalker. The Inquisitor! Let his blood bathe the blades of the jaws of Hakon! Death to the Lowlanders! Glory to Hakon!
I'll just die. Just die. That's fine. I'm happier with that. That's a much better outcome for me.
Runa should be here. Where did she get to?
I'm guessing I'll go find her.
Are you looking for someone?
My cousin Runa. She's off north climbing the hills instead of helping with the catch again.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
Yeah, if they had to pull in potentially all the characters from all the previous 3 Dragon Age games, that's a big cast and it's a lot of time and commitment. They've had 10 years to do it though, so if there's an in-game reason why not, absolutely fine with it. Absolutely fine. If the in-game reason is pointless or just doesn't exist and they just couldn't be asked, I've got a bit of a problem with that, because it's BioWare. They should be showing people how much they take these choices seriously, especially after Mass Effect 3. They should really be pushing this. All of your decisions, there's a giant. All of your decisions from the previous games matter, and this is how we're going to do it. That should be a massive sales pitch for Veilguard. So you can go after the brand new audience who are like, oh, the new Dragon Age, gameplay looks cool. And then you can go after the hardcore, even just the Origins players. And you can be like, hey, your choices in Origins, it matters. You can make up the rest. But everything you did in Origins... There's a lot of enemies down here. Don't really want to go and fight. That's where our camp is, so let's head back. I mean, we'll see. It's all up in the air. As long as it's a good story with interesting companions, I'll be happy. But I mean, you guys know how I felt about this gameplay. As long as it's a good story and the gameplay's good, and it's good companions. You guys know how I felt about this gameplay and these companions. So... And I've played all of this, pretty much. And we'll be playing all of this. So it's a pretty low bar. But... I want BioWare to rise like a phoenix from the ashes. Is that silly? Is it silly to want a studio to be good? Oh, do you know if Nugs get sunburn or not? Right, well I want them shards regardless. What the hell is that?
There's a lot of loose stone here, and a Navar axe.
Someone left it on purpose. A trail marker.
The woman at the beach said her cousin Runa went climbing. Maybe this is where she began.
Maybe. I hope we can fast travel to most of these. Neither kind of seem interesting. So you're probably going to play warrior because they're mage and rogue. Yeah. The hair is amazing. So your warrior will be Fabio. Okay, nice. You're already planning, you see. The little bits that I've seen, the hair looks truly incredible. Absolutely agree with you there. The Canaries just look wrong from the custom ones, the pictures I've seen. What have they done to the Canary? Oh, no. Well, that's going to take us away from here, so let's get these. If we can finish the shard stuff. What are you? Oh, yeah. Is the bear not back yet? Have we saved the bear, but the bear's not come back yet? Do I even need to speak to the bear? Am I putting too much emphasis on this stupid bear? I should really be nugging it up, shouldn't I? I feel like we've combed every part of this swamp. You've seen the Canary customization in the character creation, it looks better? Okay, as long as it looks better, as long as they kind of look like Canary again.
There, another trail marker.
She definitely went climbing, didn't she?
All right, Bull. If you are prepared, knight to h4.
Arashok to g5. So, you giving up the Tamathran at b5, or the Ben Hathrath at h4?
Neither. Knight to f5.
Pawn to c6. Left your Tamathran hanging out.
And you your knight. Or Ben Hathrath, if you will. Pawn to g4.
Ben Hathrath to f6.
Tower to g1.
Ha! Pawn takes your Tamathran, or mage, whatever it is.
I get the idea.
Too much time playing with spirits, Fadewalker.
We shall see.
I think our mountain climber was here.
Are you guys going to start doing this in combat again? Because that was really impressive. It shocks me that Bull's one of my favourite characters in this game.
Another marker here.
Oh, shut up. We're not playing with you. I am very far away from where I wanted to be, aren't I? Suppose it's the usual, I've gotten lost and then... Not lost, I've just wandered off. And we found something else to do.
Over there.
Just in time! Join the fray! The fight's a worthy one!
Well, it's now not worthy because it's 5 against 1. Yeah, Freddy's done okay.
Well fought. I'd heard Lowlanders were about. You'd be the Inquisitor, from the hand.
That's covered by a
Your cousin
glove.
was looking for you.
Oh? Oh, the fishing! I was to help Lena with the fishing. I must make an offering to the gods first. Shall I give your names in the prayer?
Sure.
I'd be honored to be mentioned in your offering.
The spirits will remember.
A precious gift, Inquisitor. I expect it will be helpful.
Right. Maybe leave my name out of it.
A prayer to spirits.
Hey, I'm being nice to the locals. I feel like things are straining between me and Cassandra.
The lady keeps the skies, where blows the morning wind. Korth grants mountain shelter, Hakon blooded hide and bone. Take this gift from Runa Learsdotten, and the Inquisitor from the lands below.
I just felt something.
A blessing? That's a good sign. You bring fine luck, Herald.
Fascinating. Spirits rarely answer calls from those who aren't mages.
All right, then. Moving on.
I agree.
We've been favored. The gods don't always appear. I'll tell Lena this tale. Perhaps a good story will put a smile on her face.
I've been blessed by a demon. Oh yeah, shards. We would. Yeah, there is 3. Right, okay. Stop it. Perlo, you don't like demons and things. In fact, you're anti it. Stop. I kind of like the Avar though. The Avar are really well done. Ignore it, Bull. Don't do it. We're back in the swamp again? This feels like a long walk of shame. Hellblade 2, that was another game I enjoyed. Oh, you are taking the piss. Yeah, it's been a good year for games. It's on the other side. Alright, I need to get along the wall, and I need to make those jumps. We're not fighting. No, we're not fighting. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Might not be that hard to get to, actually. Just don't bother fighting. Walk away. The Inquisition commands you to walk away. Because you're slowing me down while I'm adventuring. Sure, we've been here as well. Right, bridge. Fine, you got ankles of steel. And we both know it. You've survived worse falls. Because I've made you have worse falls. This area reminds me a bit of Act 1 in Baldur's Gate 3. Nope. Not today. Am I truly meant to jump? Oh, well, I am, but that looked a bit ropey. That was better. One left. In the middle of the swamp, and then we can go to the other island. No, we're gonna go to the cave, see what's hidden. Then we'll go to the other island. Do those Kargans not bother the locals? No, you had that, you were fine. You know you were fine. It is this place. It's fine. Shake it off. Do as Taylor said. Just shake it off. Nicely done. Oh, can you just shove off? I'm not wasting that. Nice, I think. Oh, we also need to figure out how to blast through the ice, don't we? I don't want mushrooms. The Accuser's Staff, it's very good. It's very good. Bunch of mage stuff. And some more cold resistance. Nice. That's not Veilfire. Solus. Would you like a new stick? It'd be nice if it had its own unique design. It looks very similar to other sticks that we've seen. but it's a hell of a step up. And journal-wise... Impress the hold. I don't know what you want. Let's bob over here. Have a little look.
Sore, but better. Did I thank you for bringing the broth?
Yes, but I don't mind hearing it twice.
If I catch that court-cursed beast again, I'll...
Injure the other shoulder.
Probably. But you'll bring broth, won't you, Einar?
Always.
I like these guys. I want to retire to be an honorary member of this tribe. I don't care about them. I'll take the bow.
You are the lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson.
What is this, Starfield?
Fought. The fish will feed on fool's heart wine this night. Thane's son here has sent word that you and yours have guest welcome in our land.
I find myself in need of a boat. I need to reach that island.
The Lady's Rest.
What?
That island belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits warn us to leave it be.
You'll be fine, don't worry about it.
I don't wish to disturb your lady, but it's important.
Thane's son here has given you guest welcome, and I have given you warning. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
I guess he's not going to take us over there. Bull, you're rowing. Oh, it's over here. Okay.
Anybody else smell sea air and spice? That isn't right.
The spirits gathered here were drawn to tragedy. They radiated, as fire does heat.
Glad I asked.
I should maybe be reading these letters, but I'm not. Still sort of saving my voice. Surely there'd be 2 bottles of fine Théodasian wine.
What drew so many spirits to this place, I
They
wonder?
don't attack, though.
I can't. Not without. American. Why?
You get an achievement after Impress the Hold. Right, definitely need to do that then. I love a good achievement pop. Hey Joe, how we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
My blood? No, I can't.
Did the Inquisitor do something to curse this land?
Sleep. I need to.
I'm taking it. I'm absolutely taking that. Oh, it's these things. I hate these things. No wonder people die when they're here. Get over here. Oh, I could magic hand you because you pissed me off. Does poison affect these guys or not? Oh yeah, it does. Nice. Oh, I hate the combat so much. Fuck it. You're all going down. It's a waste of a rift, but I just hate them so goddamn much. Yeah, piss off. Piss off back to where you came from, you bastards. Seen the character customization for Veilguard? Looks good. Good. I mean, they've said it's one of their deepest character customization sort of options that they've ever done, so hopefully you do most of the damage. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I am the hero of the story. I should... You know my stance on these things. I want the power fantasy. That's why I love Space Marine 2 so much. It's just a power fantasy. And Helldivers 2, way back before they buggered everything up. Although I think they've fixed it now. It's all about the power fantasy. So if they can tell a good story and give me a character who feels like he does a hell of a lot more than just slap with wet noodles like Perlo does, I'll be very happy. I just realised that's a poem. I don't do poetry. I don't know. I mean, the only way I'll make my mind up is by playing it. It's one of those. And honestly, I think I've bought every BioWare game that they've released. Mage was better than when they showed it off previously. Good. I hope that they're showing off more fun little bits. Because they should be. I'm worried they're showing off too much. Oh, there's a rift over there. That's never good. But yeah, I mean... That suddenly got deep. Water looks quite nice though, with the sun. I don't know if I'd play Mage. Certainly not first run. I have a feeling that if the gameplay loop is fun, I'll play each of the 3 characters. Like classes, sorry. Even the Mage, and I'm not a big fan of mages. I'm so torn on Warrior and Rogue though. But that'll be a choice on the day. The Ice Troll? Very Nordic. Right, okay, spirits, what's going on here? Do you need me to save you all? Oh, this isn't open, the rift.
This rift is ancient. It may have formed from the battle that took place here, not the breach.
Huh. Every mage has a melee option now? Okay, maybe I'll be mage first time round. You give me a spell sword? Very tempting. That's just put all 3 classes back on the table. Right, we need to rip open this old rift, and something horrible is going to come out of it. And then I want to claim this island for the Inquisition, because I fancy a holiday home. Eh. These rifts, this is an old rift. Of these, the rifts that we're closing, that were opened up by Chibi D, we think. Has this happened before? Many explorers in ancient ruins report finding homes, furniture, or even tools that looked a few years old at most. Before the more learned study of spirits in the Fade was made available by the circles, scholars often assumed that such structures must be new contamination of an older site, leading to much misinformation and misunderstanding regarding the movement of various people in ancient Tevinter and even earlier than ancient Tevinter. Our brothers and sisters in the Circles of Magi have given us a more likely answer. In areas where the veil is thin, spirits engrossed by a particular event may endeavour to preserve the feeling of the area by preserving, in their own imperfect way, some or all of the area itself. The hut of a legendary apostate may appear to have been abandoned for a few decades, with crumbling walls and dust, when is in fact from previous age or even older. Spirits scratching at the edges of the veil have scared away the vermin that would have chewed through the beams and the plants whose snaking tendrils would have reclaimed the stone of the forest. It is the recommendation of the committee that all university-sanctioned historical expeditions include a mage for consultation upon such matters. Only in this way can we avoid the embarrassing missteps of our forebears and bring Ole the true knowledge it deserves. Why is that here? Request tabled after the start of the Mage Rebellion. Yeah, if you're buying the game, you may as well play all the classes. Faction will be decided on the day. What we'll do is I'll pre-install it. When it unlocks, we'll go live, and we'll go through making a character, like we did with Baldur's Gate 3. We'll do probably an hour and a half of character creation. We'll talk through all the options, we'll talk through all the factions, we'll talk through the classes, and I'll just make my pick on a whim. I mean, Grey Warden sounds cool, but there might be other ones that we don't know, or that we don't know what they're about yet, that are cooler. Let's pop this rift.
Talana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Talana wanted to reach Ameridan again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried to stay, but only pieces came through. You opened the sky for the rest of me.
Yeah.
Solus, this seems like something you might be able to help with.
Pain drew the wraiths, but this spirit touched the mind of someone who cared for Inquisitor Ameridan.
Ameridan? Yes. Inquisitor. Beloved. She came with Ameridan to hunt the dragon.
The dragon?
Huge. Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avar. Towns fell. All dead. One last favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avor Dragon. Save Orlais.
Can you tell me what happened to Inquisitor Ameridan?
They fought at the shore. Spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her. How she found us. They rested here. Then up the river. Metal spires. A way to stop the dragon. Then Talana returned here, alone, to wait for him. Forever waiting. Dreaming. Then dead.
We'll find Ameridan. You don't have to wait here anymore.
You have done all she asked of you. Be free.
Thank you. It was hard. She went a long time ago. I stayed because she asked. Her things are there. She wanted them found.
Do I not need to close the rift? Am I doing 100% completion on Veilguard? I don't know. It depends. It depends what that entails. I'm not going to be playing it on the stupidly hard difficulty or anything like that. I'm not going to be playing it on easy. I'll play on normal or hard, we'll see. But I'm not going to be playing it on stupidly hard. And if we miss stuff, we miss stuff. I'm going to try and do as much. The bow I can't use. Aegeus of the Rift. Unlocks the Aegeus of the Rift ability, which turns the veil itself into a magical shield that deflects enemy projectiles. Sounds amazing. Ancient document, protected in a scroll case. Whoever reads this message, let it be known that the bearer, Inquisitor Ameridan, commander of the Seekers of Truth. Did we know that? Oh yeah, he's an Inquisitor. Travels to the Frostback Basin on the official request of His Divine Majesty Cordelis Drakon, Emperor of Orlais, upon business vital to the safety and security of the most holy empire, and that he and those who travel with him are to be offered every service, rendered every assistance, and extended every courtesy in their efforts to protect Orlesian lives from the threats both magical and mundane. Mako watch over him. Cordelis Drakon the First.
Kenrick will want to look at the orders.
You all right, boss?
The ability to can be upgraded in the Inquisitor ability tree. You mean the Inquisitor ability tree that I'm already max level in? Oh, just give me them. So, 4 meter radius, duration 20 seconds, cooldown time 90 seconds. That drops the cooldown time to 60. Damage 5 per character level. At 27, that's a lot. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. What don't I use much? That'd be... it's only 20 seconds. And I do use parry. Put it over the dodge. Let's use it. I quite fancy that, but that means respecing the whole character, and that just sounds like an absolute ball ache. Okay. Wait.
Death to his hold for Hakon's glory!
Does it just do it in a stationary bubble, it doesn't do it. Are you dead yet? It doesn't do it around me, so I've got to stand still to. I don't love that. Nicely done. Yeah, it just does in a ball. I suppose if we're just gonna stand there and fight something big, doesn't seem that useful though. I take it back. Should there not be something else from this island? Back. I have returned.
Perish from curiosity before I do. You lived. Thank you for bringing the boat back.
You're welcome.
I should be going.
Hunt well.
That's a nice touch. So many games would just not give you something there to talk about. I do like those little touches. Where you actually, somebody asks you to bring something back and you can take it back to them.
May I help you, Inquisitor?
Yes.
A spirit on the island held the memories and possessions of Ameridan's lover, a woman named Talana. It told us that Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken himself, and where he went next.
Andraste's dimples. I may have received tenure from that sentence alone. Ameridan had a lover. Talana, you said. The Inquisitor's Lady Mage. There was such debate over whether she existed.
Oh, this is turning into
And
the
there were
Jesus
orders.
Christ story.
This was a request from Draken? This changes everything.
With, is it Mary Magdalene?
What does it change, knowing that Ameridan was on a mission from Emperor Draken?
Everything. One current theory holds that Ameridan was selfishly throwing off his responsibilities to go hunting. Another suggests Draken had him removed or even killed because Ameridan opposed the Navaran Accord. But if this is true, then Ameridan was a loyal servant of Orlais. He was not an embarrassment. He was a patriot protecting Orlais while Draken fought in the Second Blight.
Why would he not fight in the Blight?
You were surprised to hear that Ameridan had a lover.
Yes, this Talana you mentioned. Her existence has been hotly debated. Some scholars took Inquisitor Ameridan's respect for the Chantry to imply that he remained celibate. In ages past, there were stories about him and his lover, a mage. They made it out to be a star-crossed romance. The Chantry silenced the stories strenuously.
You don't have a problem receiving information from spirits?
It's not ideal, but since you found corroborating physical evidence, I see no serious issues. Any study of great wars and battlefields carries an inherent risk of contact with demons or spirits. When spirits are willing to talk, most historians love the chance of a first-hand report.
When I helped the Avar at Stone Bear Hold, we learned that the Jaws of Hakon once bound their god's soul to a beast. According to the spirit, the dragon Ameridan faced was powerful and accompanied by hostile Avar.
You believe they could be one and the same?
Oh, yeah.
That would mean... Of course! Of course! Brilliant! 800 years ago, the Second Blight threatened a weak Orlais. A perfect time for the Avar to attack. This Avar God Dragon could have endangered the Olesian Empire had Ameridan not stopped it. That explains why he would accept such a dangerous mission. And likely how he died.
You're not concerned about the literal existence of an Avar god?
Not particularly. If the jaws of Hakon once bound their god to a dragon, it is likely just a powerful spirit. That isn't to downplay the important cultural significance to the Avar, but magic does not equate godhood. Every blight comes from the old gods, which are also dragons corrupted by some outside influence. Sometimes I wonder if we really know what we mean by gods.
I think that's the first time I've actually heard that mentioned officially in the game.
How bad would it be if the contemporary Jaws of Hakon bound their god to a dragon again?
With Orlais still recovering from the Civil War and the Mage Templar conflict, not to mention the remaining demon rifts and Corypheus himself, a high dragon given malice and magic by an Avar god spirit could, hypothetically, destroy much of Orlais. At least, I hope that was hypothetically.
So this game really is just going over the events of 800 years ago without a blight.
It seems Inquisitor Ameridan saved Orlais 800 years ago. It's time to honor his legacy. The spirit said to follow the river to the north, and something about spires or spikes.
Up the river, the scouts have had trouble with Hackonites up there. I'll continue my research, but for now, your guess is as good as mine.
What do you need me to do next, Professor?
That spirit on the island said something about Ameridan going upriver to, someplace with spires? While you search upriver, I'll continue studying these buckles. That, sounded better in my head.
I'll speak with you later.
You're pretty useless. Has this got something to do with the dragon pillar things that I can't activate? And another dragon. We're going to have to fight another dragon, aren't we? Don't fight the spiders, I can't be arsed. Hold. That marker was there a minute ago. I don't think you can die from fall damage in this. That's amazing. I genuinely thought that was going to kill me. I swear I've died from fall damage though. Oh, these stone pillars. Avarian sculpture-y things. Oh yeah, well, I'm in combat. Oh, that's nowhere near as good. Pretty, but nowhere near as good. This keeps jumping around, doesn't it? suppose the quest is follow the river, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Oh, buddy. We're not even heading north. Not more spiders, please. God's sake. Don't you be attacking what I think you're attacking. That's Avar. That doesn't... We're spires. Have I been here before? Yes. But we're gonna have to cross the river. This definitely has a Kashyyyk vibe from KOTOR.
This must be the area the spirit referred to.
You don't say. This isn't going to take me anywhere, is it? No, that's fine. I hope the crafting system's better in Veilguard. It's easy to get. No, it's not the crafting system, it's the looting system. I hope it actually gives you relevant loot. Although I'd love a good crafting system. I do like a good crafting system. Yeah, there's the dragon thing. What happens if I pull this? Is this the first one?
We need to try something else.
Oh look, Avar. Can we just talk? We don't have to fight. Do we? I guess we do. Or we could sneak around. This suddenly turned sinister, didn't it? This is very high tech for the time, is it not? This place is huge. Wait, have I already been here before? Celebration of Wardens. That is a spider.
One down.
We have already been here before, because that's the open door. Right, okay. How did we miss that? That seems like a pretty big cave to miss. Wow, my loot game was way off, wasn't it? I feel really stupid for missing that. I guess the upshot is we can't sneak in. Right. I'm gonna go smack these Avar up.
The jaws of Hakon must be guarding this place for a reason.
You don't say. Oh, I thought I pressed. Wow. Oh, I can't repeatedly press parry? You'll be alright with that one. This is one of their strongholds, isn't it? There's loads of them here. Gotta be something over here. Surely you wouldn't put this entire part of the castle in, or the ruin in. There was nothing here. And there's nothing here. Thanks, BioWare. That was very rewarding. I don't even know where my companions have gone. They just wandered off. Oh, they're up there. Okay. No, no, no. No, you wanted to fight. You go fight. That is a big Avar. Wait, is that the chief? Yeah, so I'm gonna kill the little guys. You can kill the big guy. How does that sound? Ooh. I won't use it, but that's some good stuff. The cotton's good. The crafting stuff's good. Wait for Harding and Kenrick to arrive. Harding's coming here?
The Imperium reached even here.
Apparently so. Yeah, what's over here then? Because you want me to wait over there. What's over here? A dead end. I mean, it's not quite Helm's Deep, but it's pretty close. This looks like a logging stand or something. We pull on this one. Definitely connection to the Avar. Cool. Well, I guess now we have to wait. And I'm going to be really cruel. I want to know what's going on as well. Like, I'm not just being cruel to you guys. But I'm going to call the stream there because my voice is starting to go again. You know what I'm like with my voice. I'm still trying to... It's just, we don't know what's wrong with it. So, I'm off tomorrow. So you will have to wait a little longer. We'll be back on Monday, usual time, 8 PM for more Dragon Age. We'll find out what's going on here. Hopefully we can push into the deep roads at some point as well. See how we do. And Monday we'll be back at 4 PM, just before 4 PM UK time, with stream 3 of Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars Reforged. Which I know isn't going to be for everyone, but it's just I constantly smile when I'm playing it. It's a beautiful nostalgia hit. It's a fun game, and it's actually puzzling despite me having played it numerous times. Well, the base game numerous times. So yeah, we're back with that on Monday. We have a few drops, Space Marine 2 drops, like the last of them coming over the weekend. And I think if I can get myself sorted on Sunday and get a good chunk of recording, I think we might be starting our Baldur's Gate 3 third run for the Dirge. TOD the Dark Urge. He has been birthed, and he is ready to claim all of the realms. So hopefully I can get that done on Sunday, and we'll start to drip that in. If not, it might be another week and I'll just have to find something to fill it. We'll see. We've also got Star Wars Outlaws, but I'm kind of struggling with that at the minute, so we'll see. And I did promise you guys a Space Marine 2 PvP stream, which terrifies me, but we might even do some of that next week. We will see. Hopefully we can just push on and get this finished. Is my goal for, as I say, the next 10 days, over the next sort of rest of this month. I'd like to see if we can get this finished so we can really do some deep diving on Veilguard, and we can listen to the audio story things, and we can talk about the Netflix series that came out a couple of years ago, and all of the Dragon Age hype. We can really build ourselves up for Veilguard and hopefully get super excited about it. But yeah, I'm going to go. Enjoy your weekend, folks. Chat, thank you all for being here. Joe, Mike, Taylor, thank you for dropping in. Always nice to see new faces, and thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, it's been a good one. It's been fun. I've enjoyed your company. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you have, please leave a like on the way out. It massively helps the channels. I'm not just saying that for me, but for anybody that you watch, any creators that you watch. If you just drop a like on their streams, it's like pleasing the algorithm, and it gives them a little dopamine hit as well, which is always nice. Yeah, thank you very much. See you all hopefully on Monday for a bit of Broken Sword or some Dragon Age for later on. And that's where we're at. So wherever you are, have a fantastic rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, and I'll see you all in the next one.